Lately, we have been flooded with wave of exciting leaks and teasers for Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. And guess what? I discovered when it's gonna release, which is surprisingly sooner than you'd expect. We also gonna reveal Chapter 4 characters and talk about the mystery behind the prototype, aka the final boss. So sit back and clutch your Poppy toy, and let's jump right into the details. Let's start by summarizing what we understand about the prototype, along with some theories about the identity of this enigmatic figure. The prototype, implied by its name, appears to have been the initial subject of the Bigger Bodies Initiative program, a research project led by the scientist Harley Sawyer.
My name is Harley Sawyer. I'm called the Doctor. I'm here now with a solution. The Bigger Bodies Initiative. Giant toys. Put me in charge of it, and I will save this company.
The Bigger Bodies Initiative involved an intricate surgical process that extracted the brain and nervous system from a human and transplanted it into a colossal toy, effectively merging human consciousness with the toy. Through this scientific breakthrough, scientists at Playtime Co. managed to bring to life enormous toys like Huggy Wuggy. They subsequently started to use the children from the Home Sweet Home orphanage as participants in these experiments. For some time, I've theorized that Elliot Ludwig, a co-founder of Playtime Co., was the subject of the very first prototype experiment, though the reasons behind this remain unclear. It now appears that Elliot, embodying the prototype, is seeking revenge. As the prototype, he incited other creations from the Bigger Body experiments to revolt, leading to the massacre of all adult staff at the factory during an incident known as the Hour of Joy on August 8, 1995, which is about 8 years before the events depicted in the game. Elliot likely orchestrated this mass murder to retaliate against those who abused innocent children and himself. Elliot has always had a profound love for children and a desire to safeguard them. Nonetheless, the Hour of Joy tragically resulted in the deaths of many adults, both complicit and innocent, as the toys wreaked havoc without discrimination. Furthermore, the prototype appears to possess the ability to imitate the voices of others, functioning similarly to an AI. This is evident in how he absorbs the essences of fallen toys like Mommy Longlegs, Huggy Wuggy, and Catbee, incorporating them into his being. Following these assimilations, the entity seems capable of replicating their voices, as demonstrated in this audio recording.
Go ahead.
Do you feel anything? You stick us,
Beat us.
tear at flesh.
Do you feel it?
Absolutely.
I learn something new about you every day.
Narrative Ollie is the voice of a little boy who helps our main character throughout their journey in the depths of Playcare in Chapter 3 during their adventure. He is friendly and really wants to help stop the prototype. He also helps Poppy, who wants to do the same thing.
I know you're probably mad at Poppy for not letting you escape, but she needs you. We need you. You are our mission. Together, we can save a lot of people, including you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Ollie. Nice to meet you.
During our journey, we never actually see Ollie. He instead serves as an unseen voice that communicates with us through the phone. If we are to accept that Ollie is truly a child, and not just the prototype using a child's voice, then we need to think about a crucial detail. The factory hasn't been visited in over 8 years. This implies that Ollie, who still sounds like a young boy, would have been an infant when the disaster struck. While seeing cribs in the orphanage suggests infants were present, it raises the question of how could a child live so long in such a scary place by themselves without someone to care for and protect him? Maybe someone was taking care of him. So let's discuss how Ollie survived and his potential connection to the prototype that would totally change our perception of the story Poppy Playtime. If Ollie has a connection to the prototype, it changes a lot about what we thought we knew about Poppy Playtime's story. Poppy Playtime seemed to know Ollie well and trusted him right away. She made sure the main character also trusted Ollie completely. She even pushed us to listen to what Ollie says.
We can't stay here. Keep yourself safe. Ollie will call you.
Poppy seems smarter than any other living toy we've met. It's likely she knew about Ollie before and whether he could be trusted. If not, her plan against the prototype might not work, unless stopping the prototype isn't her real goal. Remembering why we returned to the old toy factory where our protagonist had worked over 8 years ago, the story started with a note, possibly from Poppy, with childlike writing and an image of the poppy flower. It told us to follow the flower that led us straight to Poppy location, who we freed from a glass case. But something doesn't add up here. How is it possible that Poppy wrote and sent the note to us if she was locked inside the case the whole time? Secondly, how did the case manage to contain her for more than 8 years, especially when it wasn't locked at the time we opened it? We thought Poppy was sedated in the case because she woke up when we opened it. But why would she be asleep just because the case was closed? Was there a spell on the case? Maybe Ollie wrote the note and the prototype used magic to keep Poppy inside. Things don't fully make sense unless we think about a new idea. Poppy and the prototype might be working together to lead us into the factory's depths to stop the bad experiments Playtime started years ago. If Elliot Ludwig is truly the prototype, it stands to reason he's on a mission to rescue the children who were forced into horrific experiments. For instance, Marie Payne was little girl trapped inside Mommy Longlegs, whom we defeated finally in Chapter 2. Theodore Bramble, who became Catby, was also defeated by us in Chapter 3. Huggy Wuggy, another victim, was defeated at the end of Chapter 1. It appears Kissy Missy, shown in an image as a young girl, might have been caught and defeated in Chapter 3 as well. One by one, we're putting an end to the bigger body experiments, and with each defeat, we're freeing a child's soul from their imprisoned state. This might have been Elliot's intention all along. Evidence suggests the prototype attempted to save these children. When direct rescue attempts failed, it seems Elliot, through the prototype, has enlisted our protagonist as a sort of savior, tasked with liberating these trapped spirits through acts of mercy, effectively ending their suffering. Dog Day called the protagonist Poppy's Angel, implying they were chosen to rescue the survivors inside Playcare.
You're Poppy's angel. Come to save us.
This information supports the theory even more. An audio log from Mr. Light reveals that the children didn't meet the same end as the adults during the hour of joy. Catnap assured her that the kids were in a safe place, away from any danger posed by the rampaging bigger body toys.
Please, where are the children? Are they in the same place as the employees?
No.
Are the children safe?
Yes.
Oh. Can I see them?
No.
And that was it. That's all he'd tell me. Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
This information suggests that the orphans not yet subjected to experiments might still be alive within the facility. Given the prototype's previous attempts to aid Theo's escape, it's plausible he enlisted Catby's help to gather these children during the hour of joy, ensuring their safety. Evidence of Catby heading towards the Home Sweet Home orphanage during the hour of joy supports this theory. Thus, Ollie's voice might not be an imitation by the prototype, but could belong to one of the children who has survived under the prototype's guardianship for 8 years, now aiding in the mission to rescue remaining child survivors. Such revelations would significantly alter our understanding of the story, casting the prototype, and possibly Elliot Ludwig, if he is indeed the prototype, in a new light. Elliot aimed to bring happiness to disenfranchised children, a mission that took a dark turn due to Playtime's experiments, transforming him into the prototype, a blueprint for future child subjects. Now, Elliot's focus seems to be on avenging the corporation he once owned, indiscriminately eliminating factory workers while retaining his compassion for the children he intended to protect. Poppy and Elliot, working in tandem, aim to liberate the spirits confined within the sentient toys and guide the protagonist to where the remaining orphans are safely hidden under his watchful eye. With the protagonist's intervention reducing the threats, the prototype might be preparing to reintroduce the surviving children to the world outside. At the end, what do you think the true intentions of the prototype? And will Poppy and Ollie continue to help us, or are they leading us to our end? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more theory videos like this one.